Welcome. If you just joined us, you're watching KTN Prime, and we are glad that you're watching. Now, once again, the National Police Service is on the spotlight. Police brutality and extrajudicial killings continue to hang on its head, eroding public trust and leaving trails of grief and unanswered questions among families. Despite constitutional guarantees and repeated government pledges to reform the security sector, reports of fatal encounters and forced disappearances and violent crackdowns continue to surface with alarming regularity. Now, Vera Mora tells us more on this story.
On 18th January 2026 at exactly 11:10 p.m., George Gadhu Maderi was fatally shot. This was after an alleged confrontation with officers on patrol from Karatina police station. According to the family lawyer, the victim died from 4 gunshot wounds to the chest and the head. The police officer suspected of firing the fatal shot was arrested. Peter Wamiti Mwangi is being held in police custody for 14 days to allow investigations. According to an official statement released by IPOA chairperson Ahmed Isaac Hassan, the scene of the shooting has been secured and a team from Rapid Response Team has been dispatched from its Nyeri office to collect forensic and ballistic evidence crucial for the case. But as IPOA collects forensic and ballistic evidence, the blood of Boniface Mwangi Kariuki, a mask vendor who was gunned down by a police officer, has barely dried off the streets. 7 months down the line, the wheels of justice are still grinding slowly.
Unfortunately, in Kenya, the quest for justice on extrajudicial killings is usually extremely difficult. It has so many challenges, so many obstacles that you find more often than not, victims and their families end up giving up.
As Karatina comes to terms with police brutality, Kenyans are still healing from disturbing footage that surfaced online. More than 10 police officers attacked young men playing pool in Nandi Hills. The public is almost convinced that someone is emboldening the police. Both the Cabinet Secretary for Interior Kipchumba Murkomen and President William Ruto have been on record defending the police, giving them orders on how to use their guns, reminding them they are weapons, not toys.
Ambia polisi, mtu yoyote mwenye atakaribia police station, piga yeye risasi.
Mtu kama huyo apigwe risasi miguu, aende hospitali, akienda kotini.
Missing Voices documented a total of 159 cases of extrajudicial killings and enforced disappearances in 2024. Out of the 159 cases, 104 were incidents of police-related killings, while 55 were those of enforced disappearances. In 2025, IMLU documented 3 out of 5 victims of police brutality were shot while fleeing, which means they were not a threat to the police.
The frequency with which we are seeing extrajudicial killings only point towards a system failure. The national security system needs to be completely overhauled because these few bad apples have become, between 1st of January to now, is it 20th? We have 6 or 7 police shootings, police killings.
Well, let's not forget about Albert Ojwang, who represents countless Kenyans that have died in police cells under suspicious circumstances, or Rex Masai, whose death during the Gen Z protests turned him into a symbol of youth resistance against state violence. Yet Kenyans still ask, what happened to these cases? Families wait, courts stall, and the cycle of brutality continues unchecked. Or better still, Kenyans ask the Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja, Deputy Inspector of Police Gilbert Masengeli, Head of National Police Service Eliud Lagat, why do citizens still encounter force at every turn? How many more young men must be shot before your officers are held accountable? If the police force was changed to a service, why is it that still they have tendencies of force rather than serving Kenyans?
This rotten system is encouraged by the status quo. And the status quo is where you have people who are in high positions commending them when they actually engage in, atrocities, brutality of different kinds.
Vera Mora, KTN.
Thank you for that report, Vera. Now, meanwhile,